They'll run for the first time with Phillip Lindsay. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now it's Lindsay. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Next to receivers, they'll spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
On 2nd down, a run with Lindsay. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
Haven't met a defensive coordinator yet that thinks 2nd and 2 is a fun situation to try and defend. Playbook is wide open for an offense, partner.
Nice job holding to 1 after that 8-yard pickup on 1st down. Lock to throw on 3rd and 1. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Well, forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 34. Open man Hamler, that's complete. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
1st down, Broncos.
They go back to the ground now with Lindsay. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the 1st half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game. So what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run. It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Throwing his lock on 3rd down. Now he's got it. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
1st and goal.
It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal. So 1st and goal and an opportunity for our first points in this wild card game. Lock's going to sneak it, and he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Drew Lock taking it in. And the Broncos take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. McManus's point after is good, and it's now a 7-0 game. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Eason and the Colts now with a 1st and 10 at their own 18. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. A limited running room as he'll get about 3 to the 21.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Here's a throw caught by Gronkowski. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a 1st down, too.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
From the gun, it's Taylor. And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee? Eason going to throw it out of the shotgun. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, second down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Taylor. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. Throwing on 3rd and long. Eason. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And he returns it into enemy down to the 45-yard line.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
After the turnover, here's Locke. Rolling to his right. This is Hamler on the receiving end. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Throwing again on second down. Locke eluding the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Shotgun snap to Locke. He's got his tight end Fant. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. Into the red zone, it's Locke. And he's going to look that one in one-handed. What a catch for the touchdown. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Michael Ojemudia. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. Locke and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 23. Off the play fake, he'll set up to throw it. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there at second down.
I They kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
And once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Locke going to keep this himself. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Now, that's what he can do, when he keeps the football. It's not a huge gain, but it shows how hard it can be to stop him.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained, and in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. Then they looked up and realized he still got good yardage out of it. He's a tough guy to stop.
He'll get this to Phillip Lindsay, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion.
And the Broncos first down. That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Broncos 14, Colts nothing.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsay. Past the 20. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Well, I tell you what, when you get a running back who can move like that in the open field, that's something to take advantage of, and they certainly did there. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Forced out to his left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Locke. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
And it's 3rd down.
The Broncos on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Locke working out of the gun. Being chased out left. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And the Colts pick it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
We'll give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but it's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
Instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Back to Taylor on 1st down. The ball is free. Taylor lost it. It's picked up by the Broncos.
Wacky playoff
And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
I'm up 14-0 in this wild card.
Say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time.
Phillip Lindsay.
But still, when you get defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play.
I had my typical goal line turnover. This time it was a fumble instead of a pick, which was good. So you can't turn that into a touchdown. If I had a touchdown maker, though.
From the gun, it's Locke. Dancing to his left.
Yeah, just do a bad pick.
It'll be intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked.
What a tackle from my offensive line to save me. Boy, I am struggling in this second quarter.
He was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on third down, and you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on first down. And down he'll go at the 25. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down. They run with Taylor. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
Second down, here's Eason. Yeah, he'll find Hall. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise, and start to put together some drives.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Play action. It's Eason. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there.
And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. From 13 yards out. And the Colts have got it back to a 1-score game. So a challenge coming down from the booth, and that's where these challenges come from, of course, in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Yeah, now we're going to New York, right? That's command central for the officials. They'll talk, they'll take a look at it, communicate with the referee at the game site, and issue a final decision because they do have the final call now.
Extra point right down the middle, and that'll make our score 14-7. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Rick Lesson never asked the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down.
I like that one, partner. They go back-to-back with excellent gains. And really, it shouldn't be a surprise who they were throwing the ball to. He's their best guy.
Yeah, we knew that they would get him involved early. They're doubling down on getting him involved. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the Colts pick it up. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Going to air it out deep for Gronkowski. And that
wow,
could
what
be
a play.
incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Back to the air on second down. Eason. And looking again for Gronkowski. He's got him this time. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 14 on that one and a first down. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Eason. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing on 3rd and long. Eason. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
And Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. Well, not good at all. Punt of just 24 yards there. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
I won a championship in that this morning.
Looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Operating from the gun. Lock. And he slings one that's incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Yards to go.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing on 1st down is Lock. Flushed out right. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Incomplete on the throwaway. Brings up 2nd and 10.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, here's the option. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So on now is Brandon McManus. He has hit from as far away as 57, but that was in Denver. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. So on now is Brandon McManus. He has hit from as far away as 57, but that was in Denver. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. And this is
nailed it.
good.
60-yard field goal with Brandon McManus indoors.
He drops it in from long distance. So we're at halftime of this AFC wild card matchup.
That's huge.
As we'll head
2-possession game
down
at
to Orlando,
halftime.
that's
He
where we
gets the
find our
ball.
man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports
All right, there you
halftime
go.
report. Coach,
7 points in the
teams
first
trying
half.
to avoid
I
being
know I need
one
to do
and
better in
done
the
in these
second half.
playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wild card game.
Can't turn the ball over anymore.
Colts take over
Done it 3
first
times
and
the first
10
half. It's
at their
unacceptable.
own 20-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. From the gun is Eason. Going deep here for
It's just too
Taylor.
easy.
This is caught
Way too
inside the
easy.
15. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, 56 yards. And the Colts able to get this back within a touchdown. I think it's
Why
fair to
now?
say there's
You're
nothing
gonna
that
get
gets a
one
crowd to
eventually.
its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. Operating from the gun. Blocked. It's caught left side by Cooks. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's third down.
From the gun. Block. And that will be incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
Man, this kid took a punt back.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a
Special teams have been horrible the last 2
and
weeks.
he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Yeah, he's out for the first time
An
today.
impressive 75-yard punt return. And the Colts have taken the lead. It's up and good to make it 21-17.
Special teams coordinator's getting fired in the season. I know that much.
So after
He
surrendering
gave
the
up
punt
a
return for a
kick
score,
return touchdown
let's see
against the
what
Chiefs
they
last
can do
week.
in turn on this kickoff. Taken in the end
No
zone.
big deal.
And not willing to
Mark missed
risk
it throwing
another
that last
fumble.
drive,
He'll
otherwise
sit
he'd
on
lose,
this one.
football.
It's a touchback.
25-yard line.
I got something for him anyway.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, You got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Operating from the gun, Locke. He's got the first down and more past midfield.
All right, Noah Fant just gave the lead right back. Thanks, buddy.
For a Denver touchdown. Noah
Second touchdown today for that man. He's
second touchdown of the afternoon, and the Broncos have retaken the lead.
Absolutely incredible.
They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was, and if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
Taken about 7 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Throwing is Eason.
Yeah, that's just
and he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw or maybe the ball's tipped or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. From the gun, Locke. High throw, but the catch is made. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. A 7-yard. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of...
I hate the play calling screen on PS5.
I think I'm getting a message. Let's see what I did. What did I do wrong? Because in this league, if a guy pauses the game, you have to honor it. So let me see. Maybe it's got to do something.
Until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
From the gun on 3rd down, Locke. Got a man, it's Judy complete. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down. 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
He's brought down.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
From the 31, Locke. Flush to his right, and he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's third.
It's third down.
I'm just watching this game and I remember
7
why.
yards to go.
The way that guy just ran that corner out for you was so bad.
They need to get this to the 24 on third down. Faking the give to Lindsey. Here's Locke. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on third down.
Brandon McManus for the Bronco field goal. A 48-yard attempt.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
Yeah, things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Here's a quick throw out left. That's caught. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
On 3rd down, Eason. Open man here is Gentry. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
On 1st down, Jacob Eason. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Michael Ojemudia.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Locke and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. They'll roll him out right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there.
Oh, no,
it
this
sails
is a
incomplete.
It's a shooter.
3rd quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10. A run with Lindsey out of the gun. And very little running room
Yeah, it
there.
was during last season.
He did get
when
a
I was
couple
really
up to the
close.
49.
The tackle made just shy of midfield. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos on 3rd down. 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. This is 3rd and 8. Operating from the gun. Lock. Open man. He completes it to Judy. And he will have the Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards. On 1st down, Lindsay. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
2 yards on the 1st down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the 2nd down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on 3rd down to keep the drive going. On 3rd down, they're going to go with the option. Here's a quick throw out left. It's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Jerry Jeudy, 28 yards.
Oh, my God, Tom.
Oh, my God. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the 4th as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
E.J. Foye on the coverage.
Throwing again. Eason. That's complete to Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Eason. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
10 at the 31-yard line.
Eason going to throw it out of the shotgun. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. From the gun, Eason. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Eason, and he comes back with one complete. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They're going on 4th down. Here's Eason. He'll drop this down to Taylor. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Operating from the gun, Eason. He'll find Taylor. That's complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 10 more there and another 1st down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. They go play action with Eason. He'll buy some time right. And it's caught. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. From 13 yards out. And the Colts have got it back to a one-score game.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And this, a very important drive, leading in the 4th quarter.
They
of this
have
wild card game. But this one far from over as they start out here 1st down. That catch good for only a couple.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption
I think they also
cause.
like they zero uses like. I think there's a certain amount of times you can call it in a whole game as well. Plus the every 5 plays.
2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And now defensively they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
I don't know.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Locke. Got a man complete. It's Hamler. And he will have a Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A Bronco 1st down there, 12 yards on the play. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Bronco football as we get your reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Lindsey, 1st down and more than that. 30, 10, and all the way home for a Bronco score. Philip Lindsey, 62 yards. And the Broncos push further out in front. So there, Charles, I mean, a situation where it didn't matter how far he had to run, he was not going to be denied, and he winds up taking this all the way to the end zone. Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead now up to 14. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the deep. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. J.J. Watt in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, Eason. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. 1st and 10, Eason. He's got it complete to Gronkowski. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. He's going to let it fly. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Operating from the gun. Eason sliding out of the pocket to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Looking for his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
This is caught. Gronkowski. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot that they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do, because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everybody.
What's your record? 0-8 or what? Who have you played? You lost to the Texans? I'm going to check you. Lost to Moon. Beat Jets. Lost to Stu. Beat Titans. Moon is